I'm Emma, to start with. My job in the show is resident choreographer. So I maintain all the choreography in the show, all the dancing, the acting as well. Everything that you see happens on that stage. Once Joanne leaves, which is tomorrow, I take care of all of that.
Oh,
So
okay.
I watch the show every night, I notate everyone, and I give them notes. We have note sessions, we have rehearsals, and we keep it clean so that it's the best performance
So,
every
but
night.
you don't do the show.
I do, but not every night.
Not every
if-
night, so
So if someone goes off sick,
yes.
then I jump on.
So you're what they call the swing.
Yeah.
So you know everything because
Because it's my job to know everything as
yeah.
well.
Oh, how
teach new
convenient!
people and everything
Is
like
that just one of
So,
you?
We also have a resident director, so he looks after sort of the direct
Yeah.
side of things. So, yeah.
I'd like to know the process of getting a cat ready for the stage.
That's a
The
long.
characterization and so on. Tell us.
Well, just on a day-to-day basis, we come in probably about 2 hours before the show, and everyone starts their makeup because makeup is such a long process. You tend to do different stages. So you do your base stage, and then we'll have warm-up. We'll have a 15-minute physical warm-up, 15-minute vocal warm-up. Then if someone is off sick or off injured, we have a placing call. So that just to save anyone getting injured, we hop onto the stage quickly and we go quickly do this position here and this position and traffic running.
And they
so
all
that
know
no
the show
one-
so well that
Yeah, and
because
so
it
that-
looks so complicated, for the
it
rest
is,
of
and
us.
it is complicated even when like you go on as a swing. Sometimes you just like,
Yeah,
I need to quickly do this before the show.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you could run one way,
Yeah.
head to head, and
cat
just
fight.
yeah, exactly.
Yes.
So to avoid that,
Yeah. I'm curious about when they first got onto the show.
yes.
How do they finally become who they are? The process
the
of
whole process.
you can't be a
Well,
cat just like that, right?
Right, yeah, exactly.
No.
We usually have about a 5 or 6 week rehearsal
Yeah.
period. And the first week of that, we start with an improvisation.
Yeah.
So we start down on our hands and knees, and it's not only mimicking a cat, but it's taking on the cat's traits.
Yeah.
So the sniffing, the scents, and the hearing, everything like that. So we usually have our fabulous stage management team who will play sound effects, of cars going by, dogs barking, birds, and you just have to really think about how a cat would react to those, and that's how we start. And then we do a lot of facial expression work in the mirror. So we sit in front of a mirror for a long time, just trying to get our expressions happening. And because we're wearing such a lot of makeup,
Yeah.
costumes, and the wigs are so big, everything's got to be 10 times bigger
Yeah.
because otherwise it gets swallowed up
see,
and you
yes.
just can't see in a house this big and up the top. Yeah, unless you get it out there. So yeah, we have a 6-week rehearsal period, and that's to learn all the vocals in the show, all the direction, all the choreography, and to learn the
And
fluidity.
everyone is a trained dancer, right? To get into the show, you have to be ballet trained.
Yeah, you've got to sort of have all 3 traits. You've got to be
Yeah.
dancer, singer, actor.
Yeah.
Obviously, there are roles like Grisabella, for
Just
instance,
singing,
that is
yeah.
much. I mean, she still has to dance. She's in
Yeah.
the opening. I don't know if you saw that. But she does a little bit in the opening.
Well, we don't have met her till
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. You wouldn't have
So
met her,
good, yeah.
but everyone in our show has to be able to do all 3 because you do those
Yeah,
other
I was just gonna ask you whether she does anything else besides walk around and sing.
Yeah, so there is little bits before her character's introduced.
Yeah.
She comes on in
Yeah.
different little sections, but you wouldn't know it's Grisabella.
Yeah, we
So
wouldn't.
yeah,
And that's
exactly.
intentional, right?
Yes, yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
okay.
But she does have to dance. So
Yeah,
you
oh,
do
that's
have
good
to
to know.
have all 3. It's a very hard show to cast.
How do the cast on stage see? Because the conductor, music director will have to cue them in or something. How does that happen when there's no orchestra to?
We have our fabulous hidden monitors.
Oh, on
if
stage.
you look over there in the rubbish.
Okay, yes.
And
Okay, I saw this one. I'll display this one.
yeah, you can see
Yes,
different
yes,
angles
yes,
in
yes,
the
yes.
theatre, but it's
Yes.
just covered with a little bit of junk. And then we have our ones up
Yes,
there.
but in the days before we had these.
Oh, before we had these, well, back in the day, we had these fabulous orchestra pits, and we had an orchestra, full orchestra.
The traditional. Okay, I get it. Okay, yeah. All right.
Technology
yeah.
changed, budgets
Good,
changed,
good.
and that happened.
Wonderful. No, I know. We had a cat in Singapore a long time back,
Yeah.
and it was in the old Victoria Theatre. And the cats were
The
climbing.
Esplanade?
No,
Is that the one
no,
at
no.
the-
That
oh,
was
the one
way
before that?
before the
Oh,
Esplanade
okay.
was built, right? And we had balconies, that circle,
yeah.
and the cats were climbing all over there too.
Yeah.
That was exciting too.
Yeah.
Are you going to do that too?
Maybe. Are you coming to see the show? I don't want to
Yes,
give too
yeah,
much
we
away.
are going to see the show. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't want to give
yeah,
too
but
much
yeah,
away.
don't give away. Yes.
No. Are you coming tonight?
No, Thursday.
Right.
Thursday.
What's today? Tuesday. Right.
Tuesday.
Thursday.
Lots of days in the new place.
Yeah.
Always.
So, when was the last time you saw it?
Oh
All
my
those
God!
years ago.
Yeah,
Did you see it at the Esplanade? When was
20 over years ago. I know
Oh.
because Esplanade was built. Never mind. But
I think I have a question for those of us who are younger, not his age. Also, we would have seen the DVD of the Travelan production. So
Yes.
how is this different, or is it the same production from that?
A lot of it is very similar. The beauty with Cats is, yes, the music is the same and the dialogue's the same, choreography is similar, but because everyone gets to create their own role in the rehearsal period, they bring their own elements to the role. So therefore, the Rum Tum Tugger number that you see in the DVD is very different to the way that Earl plays it. Very
okay.
different.
Yes.
Yet all the dialogue is exactly the
Yeah.
same, or the choreography is the same.
Yes.
It's just the way he interprets it
Right.
is very different, which is why it keeps going so long.
Yeah, it's good. Longest running
So
show
fresh.
still.
Yeah. Well, I think it must be.
Is it beating the Fantastics? I think that was once the longest. Never mind.
Is there a band backstage?
Yes.
So it's
Yeah,
live, right?
It's all a live band, yeah. And unfortunately, all we see is a little TV monitor, and all you guys see is us. But yeah, back in the day when we had the pit in, you would have seen all of that. But we have a 5-piece band.
Right.
Okay.
Okay, it's exciting. Right. Well,
Yeah.
thank you very much.
Thank
That's
you
all right.
very much.
Thank you.
Thank
Enjoy
you very
the
much.
show
Yes,
on
we
Thursday
will.
night. Are you both coming on Thursday night?
Thursday, yes.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, we are.
Enjoy.
Yeah.
Have
Thank
a
you
good
very much.
run in Singapore. Enjoy
Yes.
your stay here.
Thank you.